Granddaughter Bentley here with me. They closed the schools in Sidney, Nebraska for today. For the whole entire week because Thanksgiving coming up.
We only had one day of school and the rest of the week off.
You had to go yesterday and you were supposed to go today, right?
Yeah.
And they closed it because of the winter storm was supposed to be worse than what it was. I'm getting ready to go outside right now and show you just what has happened. We're in Sidney, Nebraska at the Cabela's store campground. They do have winter rates going on right now. It was $20 a night. We paid for 2 nights, figuring we'd be here till Wednesday morning. And because school was closed, Bentley's dad brought her out. There's Miss Linda. She had to run to the truck to get some supplies for some cooking with Bentley.
Beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah, beautiful day in the neighborhood. Now, looking at this picnic table, almost looks like we didn't get any snow. There are some little drifts here alongside the coach. Of course, whoops, I was just trying to close the door. I can leave it open. I didn't know you were there. But anyway, now it's a bit windy on this side. Wind's coming out of the north now. But you can see where I made footprints in the snow across here. Our cable TV wasn't working. The pedestal here, it looked like the thing was broke. I had it hooked up, didn't work, so I ran it to the adjoining campsite. Water is shut off. We do have electric, so we have all the heat we can want. The laundry room and restrooms were parked right next to them. Now, just to, feels like something's kind of, I think my tripod's loose. Something was jiggling on the bottom of this. But okay, so anyway, we picked this spot right on the corner of the campground. To get out, you go straight out this way. So we thought, well, if it does snow, they had said 8 to 12 inches of snow. Now, right now, I'm going to say, looking at the road there where it hasn't really drifted, maybe 3 to 4. It is still snowing. The truck going by up there, that's Interstate 80. The truck's going east. The one that stopped got his hood up. He probably wished there is a Love's truck stop right back over here south of the interstate. He managed to get by the, or maybe he'd pulled off here and developed problems trying to hit the road again. So the interstate is open. We'd heard they'd closed it up in Wyoming last night because of blowing snow. Now, we lived in Cheyenne for a number of years. There's a tractor right out there clearing the parking lot for Cabela's. Their truck parking is right over there. We had considered if they were to close the interstate, that could get mighty packed with trucks. So we decided to come on over here. Of course, they would have their engines running all night too. We decided to come on over here to the campground so we could have the electric. Now we did, kind of jumping around here. I'm going to try and tell you everything. Right straight ahead of me, end of my finger there, that sign is the dump station, okay? So when we pulled in, we did dump and fill. So we have empty gray tank, full water tank. We can last a week or more easily with that. So we weren't sure, just, if the storm got really horrible, we could be here longer than what we'd thought. And rather than running back and forth to the dump and fill, I didn't want to have to do that. But we did get in about 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Here you can kind of see the snow building up a little bit. But we did unhook the truck and took it over and washed it because you couldn't even see out the windows. But now, of course, there's snow. Linda was just in the back seat of the truck. We got some supplies. She's going to make some pumpkin cheesecake for Thanksgiving. Today with Bentley, I'm going to make a batch of fudge. I told Bentley we would make a Miss B video with her and I making fudge. Now, this RV came in after we went to bed last night. I don't know when they got here, but they were here when I woke up this morning. It's just looking the way the wind is blowing the snow from another camper. That's kind of what the drift is. I don't know. I hope you can hear me over that wind. Now, this camper, the fifth wheel right over here, and the Airstream or Odyssey, I'm not sure Argosy which one it is, over there, we were told when we went in to register in the Cabela store. I'm going to move over here out of the wind again. The process here at Cabela's Campground is you come into the campground, pick a site, then you go into the store to register. We inquired when she wrote our names down on the sheets. I saw there were no other campers registered, so I inquired. The other two campers here that I just pointed out belong to Santa Claus, as plural. Apparently there's two men doing Santa Claus duty. They hire Santa Clauses to come in and work. And they said, oh yeah, they have their own suits, they have their own beards, everything's authentic. So they're here for the winter season, and they provide part of their compensation is free camping sites. So now, unfortunately, their water is shut off, but the restrooms, the shower houses, they're both parked close to the shower house. The laundry room is open and operational. Of course, it's a heated building, so no problems there. But their underground water system is not winterizable, I guess, so they shut it off. But you still come in dry camp, have the full electric. You can dump, you get water at the dump station. So anyway, that's where we are, what we're doing today. We decided to, yesterday, we were going to go to Cheyenne, spend the night, meet up with some old friends up there, but we decided to bypass that. We came up I-76 out of Denver, cut north at Sterling, Colorado to get up here to Sidney. We beat the storm completely. Now, we had heard by the time we got here, they had quite a bit of snow already in Denver. It was snowing pretty hard in Wyoming. They were closing interstate. Of course, again, the issue up there is usually not the amount of snow. They can plow snow, but the wind in Wyoming, it just blows them right shut again. So they close the highways so everybody's not stranded out there in the middle of a storm. Now, I commented yesterday, I got snowed in Cheyenne once on a Thanksgiving trip. We were going from North Platte, Nebraska, which is a couple hundred miles east of us. Well, let's see. Sidney to Cheyenne's 120 miles, I guess. Or Sidney to North Platte's 120. Cheyenne to Sidney, the other way, is 100 miles, 220 between the two of them. Used to live in North Platte, used to live in Cheyenne, but we were going from North Platte to Douglas, Wyoming. Interstate was open, the only highway that was, so we were going that direction. We usually go a different route because it's shorter. But Thanksgiving in Nebraska, you never know what you're going to get for sure. We had been looking at weather for a week before starting this trip, and we did not see snow in any forecasts anywhere. Weather Channel usually goes out a little bit further. We typically use WeatherBug, but the Weather Channel had indicated it was going to be pretty fair weather for this time of year in Nebraska. Now, for Thanksgiving, we're going it's about 45, 50 miles northwest of here to Scotts Bluff, where my two daughters are. And by tomorrow morning, this snow's supposed to quit. I don't know if you can see that snow coming across or not. It's almost horizontal, but little tiny flakes. It will build up. Supposed to clear off this afternoon, stop snowing by mid-afternoon. Going to get colder and blazes. So whatever, if there's any melt any time today, it's just going to freeze. Supposed to get down around 0 tonight, but then be sunny, cold, and they'll get the highways cleared. So we shouldn't have any trouble getting on up there tomorrow. Then we'll hunker down up there for however long we need to. We're supposed to go down to Cheyenne from Scotts Bluff on Friday on our way back and meet up with Miss Linda's daughter and her husband Zach, weather permitting. Now, if the weather's back, if the weather's bad either in Denver, they're in Centennial, Colorado, are going to be flying in, I guess, tomorrow sometime. But anyway, that's the general plan. Then we'll head back to Arkansas and hopefully warmer weather. But all things are possible if you're prepared. So we got good heat, we got full of water. We can manage without any problems. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, leave a comment if you have any questions, anything about winter camping or traveling in a motorhome. We do live in this thing full time. It's just different places at different times. So be sure to hit that like button unless you really don't like what we're doing. And hopefully this video is a little more stable than a couple of them I did yesterday. I had the iPhone mounted on the dash. It was pretty jiggly. I got a Zhiyun, I think is how you pronounce it, Zhiyun, Smooth 4 gimbal. I have the phone mounted on right now, so I can move it, tilt it, turn it, pan it. Works out really well. So thanks for watching. Be safe, have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video. I'm going to do a video in a little bit with myself and Miss B making fudge. Talk to you later.